Hello. I have a box of quarters I have picked up here from the bank. So we're gonna get into this and see if these are new or not. Hopefully I can search them, look for some old stuff, but let's see what we got in here. I got 2 boxes of brand new quarters recently, and these do have some new quarters, but these are circulated, so that's good. I can hunt through these and probably make a fun video. Fingers crossed that I find some good stuff. I don't see anything on the top, but let's get popping these rolls open and see what we got on the inside. All right, be right back. Hopefully soon and often. Intro, take 473. Cue music. Cue coins.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Now pick them up. I'm not rich. And don't forget to check out my merch store. They got some new logos, all kinds of different options, shirts, mugs, bags, even pillows. I might have to get me a pillow. Everything's customizable. You can change the size, shape, and location of your logo, and even move it to the back or add stuff to the back. Thank you very much. Link in the description below. Okay, I'm on roll, say 4. 3. I think 3. Pay no attention to the markers on my fingers. Nothing to see there. But I did come across a 2022 Mancular. She's got a die chip in her hair. This one also has a die chip on the tip of the star. I've seen them in both places. I've seen some in the top of her hair too. But this is the first one of these. And I figured I would let you know and set it up here. All right, I'm almost done with roll number 10. I've come across a double die here. Under the wrist here of Washington, there's a little doubling. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera. But this matches to DDR number 2 out on Wexler's site, so WDDR 002 on doubledies.com. It's not listed out there yet, but I know which one it is because I have this. And it has the same doubling. So that's how I know which one it is. Okay, so I've made it to roll number 9, and I found my first one of these. The die chip on the hat on Washington. Usually come across a couple of these. The small die chips are fairly common. It's when they get to a larger size that they get more rare. And of course the big one that covers the whole crown and up into the whole hat and up into the words. That's the big one you want to find. That's cool. We'll put it up here. All right, so I just opened up roll 11. Part of it went everywhere as I was trying to hold on to it, turn the camera on. But I saved the important part because right here, I've got a coin with different reading. Let me get it up close here so you can see it really good. So right here, you can see the copper core on all these. This one's just the white or the silver. And you can see that the read is a little bit smaller, so there's less reading. Here, let me do it with a brand new one next to it, just so we can see. Do you see how big the reading is here? And how small this is? So this is got to be a foreign of some kind. So let's see what we have here. We have a, oh, this is, United Arab Emirates. Wow. I've not found one of these in my hunts before. Zoom out, let's zoom in just a little bit. Wow, that's pretty cool. I do not know how to read the Arab date, so I have no idea what date this is. But yeah, I have not found one of these in my hunts before, so that's pretty cool. All right, that is a foreign find. We'll put it up here. Awesome. All right, roll 12. And this is a pretty sizable die chip here. Do you see it? Well, right here, between the A and the R, is completely filled with the die chip. It's the largest one I've seen over here in Delaware. Very nice. Very, very nice. Usually see little small ones in between there, around the A and the R, and sometimes between the W and A, but that is a really, really sizable die chip there. Biggest one I've seen. That's a really nice find. All right, this one is very awesome. This one is wow. Look at this right here. See all these lines and see this big grease strike through? This is the biggest one of these I found. This is amazing. Look at this one. This one is a filled restricted strike through. So when the coins are made, the feeder fingers push the coins in and out of the striking chamber, and sometimes they scrape against the die, leaving these lines called feeder finger scrapes. And when the grease is on there, sometimes the grease gets pushed around back and forth on the die, and then the die, when the coins are made, you get this deep area where the grease was, where a big chunk of grease was, where the coin can't be fully minted because the grease is in the way. That's probably the easiest way I can explain it without going into super big detail, but wow, this is amazing. Holy cow, that is an awesome find. Wow, that is really nice. Really, wow. Man, oh man, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here when I zoom in, but let's zoom in. Yeah, you can barely see it. I have an S-minted quarter. This one is not a proof, so this is one that was not put into circulation. So let's flip it over and see what we got. Great, oh, it's 2014 Great Sand Dunes. Very nice. So that is awesome. These were not released into circulation. You could not get these from banks like you could the others until somebody got them and gave them to the bank straight from the mint. They bought them straight from the mint. Oh, no, that just looked like a shiny one. I figured I'd look real quick. Nice find. Okay, I've got another really cool find here. Got this Kansas State quarter, and it is in really shiny, really nice condition. It's got what looks like a little tone or something around the side. That just might be some surface toning, a little bit of spots on it. But otherwise, it is a really nice, shiny condition. And I'm going to flip it over. What do you think we're going to find? And you are correct. It is an Agave rust quarter. Now, it does have the same kind of toning around. I wonder if this sat in a roll or sat in an album or something for a while and kind of got this tone on it. Not sure. But this one is really cool because the T's almost gone. The I, the O, and the R are very, very weak, and the coin is really shiny and really reflective, so I'm having a hard time getting it. Let's see if I move the light a little bit more, if I can get a better view. Yeah. The G's fairly strong, but the rest is pretty weak through here, and then all this is pretty strong. So it had a nice gob of grease that went straight through here on the die when it was minted. But that is a really nice, high quality Agave rust quarter. Nice. This hunt started off pretty slow with the first 10 rolls, and this is roll 19. In the past couple rolls, we've picked up some really cool, really nice finds. Let's put this here. And yeah, hopefully we find some more good stuff. So wow, this is just turning out really awesome. Okay, I'm going through roll 24, and I've come across this black island. And on the back side of the feathers here, it looks like there may be some doubling, some double dyes on the feathers here. Kind of looks like some double dyes I've seen out on Wexler's doubledye.com. But this one is on a Denver. Interesting. I didn't know there was some doubling on the Denver of these. So I will have to look and see if there is anything listed for this. And if not, that would be a really cool find. All right, let's set it up here. Okay, I am still on roll 24. And I've got a die chip on the Ware Farms right here on the tree between the building. It's supposed to be like a little flat place of the building in between the two roofs. But yeah, that's really cool. I've only come across, I think this might be the third one. I don't know. These are, well, they're at least rare for me to find. So, I guess we'll put them here. Put it here. So that's cool. That's a really good find. Awesome. Okay, I'm on roll 27. And I've got this, Tara Warren quarter. And I found some die chips up through here before, but this is the first time I've come across one on the flower. So that's a new one for me to find. I don't think these are very rare, but again, it's the first one I've seen, so it's rare to me. But I'll probably come across a lot more as time goes on. So, but I figured I'd share that one. All right, I got another Washington crossing the Delaware with some doubling under the wrist. I'm not sure which one this is off the top of my head, but if I can figure it out, I'll put it on the screen somewhere. But yeah, there's some little doubling under the wrist here. Roll 39, and I got something here. Last coin was facing out San Antonio Missions. When I got to the other side, it is a West Point. It's got a W here instead of a P or a D. So this is one of the West Points. Only 2 million minted of this reverse. That is another really awesome find. That's awesome. It's been a little while since I hit a West Point. That's cool. Okay, roll 41. And I've come across another die chip here. This one is under the swimmer's arm, and it's pretty decent size. That's another really cool find. We'll add it to the stack here. Okay, I'm on roll 47, and I got a really dirty, nasty In God We Rust here. This one looks like it has a missing I, G, O, and a T, but it is really dirty and nasty. Whew. Well, I mean, I'm still going to put it up here as a find, but I'm going to set it to the side because it's so dirty and nasty. I'm not going to stack it with the other one right there. All right, so it's time to wrap up. This first group is some of the larger, more major finds, I would say, I guess, in my opinion. We have 2 of the In God We Rust quarters, and this nice one, I did come across a stack of, let's see, 6, 7 of these Kansas state quarters that all look like they might have came out of a recently opened BU roll, but only one of them had the strike through for the In God We Rust, unfortunately, because that would have been really nice to find all those. But they are still really nice condition. They all have that little outside ring of toning, which can come from being in a roll. for a long time. Then moving on, we got the San Francisco mini quarter and the West Point, which was an awesome find, 2019. And then I got this one with this major strike through here on the reverse, and that's really awesome. That's a really awesome find. This next group are the ones with doubling. 3 Washington Crossing Delawares and this Denver Block Island. I was unable to find any Denvers listed with some doubling, so I might send that in to see if it is a new thing or if I'm just seeing things. But it does look like several of the other double dies that are listed out there, so maybe it's something new. Fingers crossed. And this last group are the die chips that I found. Found a stack of the Woman Man Killers with die chips on the hair. Some of them did have additional die chips. This one has a large die chip here, but it also got some gunk on it. So, just an interesting find there. I got about 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 of the Washingtons with the die chip on the hat. And then this one with the die chip here on the roof, right here. This one with the die chip on the flower. I found one die chip on the mouth here, a decent size with Sally Ride and the Sally Ride quarter, and then this pretty large one under the arm of the kayaker. All right, and that's it for the finds for this box. All right, so there we have it. It was a really fun box. Had some really cool finds. Didn't hit any silver, but I don't see a lot of silver in the boxes I get for whatever reason. But I did hit a West Point. That's always awesome to find. All right, well, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up. Helps me out. And drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. All right, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Have a great day.